I need you to pay attention to this. I need you to be engaged. This is insane. This is lunacy. And I need every single person's eyes who lands on this video to watch it, share it, and comment what you think that we can collectively come together to do to make sure that our voices are heard by TikTok on this. Don't just put a random emoji in the comment. I want your participation. I want a sentence, friends, on what we can do about this, because this is unacceptable. TikTok has hired an ex-IOF officer to be their hate speech manager. TikTok has hired an ex-IOF instructor named Erica Mindell to develop and drive the company's position on hate speech with a focus on combating anti-Semitism. Let me translate that for you. They want to censor any criticism of the Israeli regime. This is not about anti-Semitism. TikTok already has rules around hate speech when it comes to people's identity, their religion, race, and as we all know, it's already the most censored app. So to create a new role specifically to combat anti-Semitism by somebody who used to be an IOF officer is simply to attack the speech and the views of people who are critical of Israel. And if you don't believe me, just wait till I tell you the organization that helped create this role. It's important to mention that there's a video circulating online right now of this woman bragging about opposing BDS. You think someone that is bragging about how they wanted to suppress people's freedom to boycott is going to be fair in arbitrating speech on TikTok? Reportedly, this position was created under pressure from the ADL. The ADL, which openly supports Israel's apartheid, they regularly advocate against the free speech rights of Americans to criticize Israel. They conflate anti-Zionism with anti-Semitism while engaging in harassment of Arab streamers. The ADL has already been ousted as a racist, Islamophobic, anti-Arab, anti-Palestinian organization. They've been attacking Wikipedia because Wikipedia said they're not a credible source, and they're not. Jonathan Greenblatt, who's the head of the ADL, has not only been working with the Trump administration, he praised the Trump administration for kidnapping and assaulting the free speech rights of Arab students. The ADL is an extremist organization. I really can't press that enough. Jonathan Greenblatt, again, the head, compared keffiyehs to Nazi swastikas. A racist and vicious assault on the culture and the identity of Palestinians. Working with the ADL at this point is like saying openly that you don't care about Muslims and Arab safety. And you're really telling me that you're going to hire somebody that is not only going to censor any anti-Zionist views, was an IOF officer, but are working with organizations that hold racist and bigoted views against Muslims, Arabs, and Palestinians. And we're to believe that this is going to be about anti-hate speech? This is outrageous. Why they needed a totally separate role is already ridiculous. Are we now going to get a separate role for anti-blackness? Are we going to get a special hate speech czar for the Palestinians? Since Palestinians and Muslims are getting a lot of hate speech thrown their way. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable, and everybody needs to speak out against it. I'm not only telling you to share this video, to comment on this video with ideas of how we can come together to tell TikTok that this is unacceptable and not in line with their own stated values, how this will be used to censor people's criticism of a foreign government, selective enforcement of ideologies like Zionism, but how these kinds of things often get used to bully, marginalize, and direct hate speech at Palestinians, Arabs, and Muslims. And we cannot accept that and not allow that to happen on here. We cannot accept that and not allow that to happen on here. It is one thing to not be able to do anything about Randy Fine spewing Islamophobia and racism in the halls of Congress because he's an elected official. But TikTok is a private company. They don't have to do this. And who are TikTok's constituents, if you will? Us. We have to tell them that this is not okay. Not only do we know that this will result in mass censorship and unfair attacks, even more so than this app already does, on anti-Zionist voices and people who are critical of Israel. But this is going to result in more abuse of Arabs and Muslims and Palestinians. Having hate speech policies for anti-Semitism, which TikTok already does, should not come at the cost of Arab and Palestinian and Muslim safety. And if TikTok is going to claim to be a place that actually wants to protect people from hate speech, that needs to include Palestinians, Muslims, and Arabs too. Let me know in the comments what you guys think we should do. Should we create a petition, a campaign? We cannot let this go.